Today I'm going to paint a sea turtle under the sea. Hi friends, I'm Olga Koelsch, watercolor artist, teacher and a book author. Welcome to my studio. Initially I was thinking to paint just a turtle on a white background, but then I thought it would be nice to place it into the sea. So first of all, let's draw our turtle. It will help us. First, some oval shape. Oval shape with sharp, relatively sharp edges. Then the head. And then the back side, the back one slightly bigger, one slightly smaller. And now let's draw the ornament. You can just create some design on the back of the turtle shell. And now let's start to paint. Firstly, I will glaze with water all the surface of our picture. I remove some water, so I press my paper towel into the turtle. Then I have cobalt blue. If you have some turquoise, all these bright tropical sea colors, they would be just great. Our turtle is swimming underneath the sea, so it sees the surface of the sea like this. So I paint just with brush strokes. I make quick brush strokes, and that will help to keep this wavy texture. And the more you go down, the smaller your brush strokes are getting. You can use slightly bolder mixes for that. Like right now we are painting the surface of the sea from the bottom of the sea. And then I switch to more plain painting like this, and I just paint around. I can go slightly around the turtle, but if watercolor flows into the turtle parts, that's absolutely no problem at all, because we will paint over. We are going to paint over. So now your task is to create beautiful sea wash using your favorite blues, bright blue colors. We can imagine there is some sandy bottom part like this. Let's add a bit of bright green on the top. It can emphasize this color of the water, this very bright tropical, I don't know, Maldives, or what can this place be, right? Like that. And I still want to make it deeper, so I add a bit of cobalt in this area. You can add more waves on the top, just like this. And I use same colors but very diluted, so to imitate this bottom part, sandy part. I can even add a drop of Naples yellow or raw sienna, just very super light. Some texture for the sand, more horizontal lines. We need to really create really nice this border between the surface and the sea. Now we have to dry everything. Now I will switch to my smaller brush and prepare nice bright mix of one of my darkest browns. It's burnt umber. I firstly will paint the shell. I just paint right here. So I paint these shapes pretty randomly. Don't overthink in it, just nice funny shape. And then I paint next shape and I leave some white area in between them, like this. You can vary the amount of brightness on your mix. Make some parts are brighter, some parts are lighter. What's important, you thinking about the space in between the shapes. Don't need to be perfect. I let my brush dance around. Relatively creamy consistency. It's a nice amount of water and color. It's important that you keep these white spaces in between. The side part, they are more organized, more like bricks. If you imagine you're painting bricks, that will be the right idea. So just painting around. Organizing this belt or bottom part in a nice way. I try to, if you see some, I make some of them slightly lighter, some of them are slightly darker. Just trying to bring some variety into the painting. Working with the tip of the brush mostly, and to have control on your brush, you hold your brush very close to the hairy part. About this. And now if you have some salt, you can put some salt in the shell part. I will use same brown. I will mix it with my cobalt. I'm painting the head. The head has also this ornament on the head, but it's more fine, it has smaller areas. So I just basically with my brush, I'm creating nice idea of these shapes, leaving a lot of areas. It's not only white, but because we let it flow, we let the blues flow, it already has some nice beautiful texture under. I can wash my brush, and with damp brush I can soften some spaces in between, just in between. Same principle with my brush. It's convenient if you firstly make the outline, and then with the brush you can just go around and create some texture, some lines, beautiful lines in between. And then you just wash your brush, dry it with a paper towel, and with damp brush you can soften some edges on some spots. Firstly outline with the tip of the brush, and then you create the nice interesting ornament inside. Like that. And then wash your brush, dry it with a paper towel, and soften some spots in between. That will make it even more interesting. Just a little one, outline some interesting feeling. This one, the big one, we can see slightly better. So like this, wavy outline, dark part underneath, right here underneath the shell because it's a shadow. But then again, just dancing with your brush. Let's remove salt carefully. You see, in some parts it worked really well with this texture, and if it didn't, we just take our brush, dry it with a paper towel, and add a couple of dry brush strokes on the shell. And maybe just as a final touch, I want to add a bit of sandy texture. I will just use what I already have on my palette, these brown parts, and add some splashes. Now let's remove the tape. Our sea turtle is ready. Thank you so much for painting with me. I hope you enjoyed the process. I'm looking forward to see your feedback. What would you like to paint next? And see you soon. Bye bye.